that shows the villi that are found in the small intestine. We only find villi in the small intestine. So if you see a slide that has these little finger-like projections in the lumen, that means it's the small intestine. All right, so remember we talked about we have four tunics or layers of the gastrointestinal tract. So what did we call the innermost lining of the gastrointestinal tract? Anybody remember? It starts with an M. Mucosa. We have the mucosa. So the mucosa consists of three things. Consists of the simple columnar epithelium, which is covering the surface of these villi. So all of these little tiny cells are simple columnar epithelium. Under the simple columnar epithelium, we have a layer of connective tissue represented by the white, and that is the lamina propria. So that's composed of dense, irregular, fibrous connective tissue, lamina propria. And you can see blood vessels in there. These little capillaries, the red and the blue are capillaries, and the green is a lymphatic capillary that's called a lacteal. The very bottom of the mucosal layer has a thin layer of smooth muscle. So this reddish-brown layer that you see right here is the muscularis mucosa. Just below that, we have the submucosa. So the submucosa is composed of dense, irregular, fibrous connective tissue, and it has lots of blood vessels in it. So all this blue and red, those are blood vessels in the submucosa. It also has glands, and it has a little bit of nervous tissue. The white stuff that you see here, that's all nerve tissue. These two layers of reddish-brown are the muscularis externa layer. So this one that's going this direction is the circular layer, and this one that's going that direction is the longitudinal layer. And these nerves that you see right in here, that's the myenteric plexus. So that's the major autonomic nerve supply to the muscles in the muscularis externa. This thin layer on the outside, that's the serosa, which is the same thing as the visceral peritoneum. The thin layer at the bottom that's in contact with the wood on this, that would be the serosa. Okay. All right, one other thing we haven't really talked about yet in this model is this green round structure here, the spherical structure. That's called a Peyer's patch, and that's a lymphatic nodule that produces, lymphocytes and things like that, and that's part of the lymphatic immune system, basically. So that helps to kill bacteria and stuff that are coming through the intestine. Okay, so that's our intestinal